The secret America kept for 5 years. December 2024. China shocked the world by unveiling two sixth-generation fighter prototypes, the massive J-36 and the carrier-optimized J-50. Defense analysts panicked. Headlines screamed that America had lost the air superiority race, but they were all wrong. While China celebrated their first test flights, the U.S. Air Force had already been secretly flying full-scale F-47 demonstrators since 2019. Not mock-ups, not computer simulations, actual operational aircraft logging hundreds of flight hours in restricted airspace. When President Trump announced the F-47 program in March 2025, he wasn't revealing a future concept. He was declassifying a weapon system already years ahead of any competition. This is how America built the ultimate air dominance machine while the world wasn't watching. The technology gap nobody saw coming. The F-47 program didn't start in 2025 when Boeing won the contract. It began in 2014 under DARPA's Classified Aerospace Innovation Initiative. For over a decade, engineers worked in secrecy at restricted facilities, testing technologies that would redefine air combat. General David Alvin confirmed what many suspected. For the past 5 years, X-planes for this aircraft have been quietly laying the foundation, flying hundreds of hours, testing cutting-edge concepts and proving we can push the envelope of technology with confidence. This explains why Boeing could start manufacturing production F-47s just months after contract award. This explains why the Air Force confidently predicts first flight in 2028 and operational capability by 2029. The groundwork was laid years ago while China was still drawing blueprints. Revolutionary design beyond traditional fighters. The F-47 abandons every traditional fighter design principle. Where previous generations prioritized speed and maneuverability, the F-47 focuses on what military strategists call sensor-to-shooter compression, the ability to detect, identify, target, and destroy enemies faster than they can react. This aircraft doesn't just fly, it orchestrates entire battle networks. The pilot becomes a battlefield conductor controlling swarms of AI-powered drones, while advanced sensors paint real-time threat pictures across hundreds of miles. The stealth technology alone represents a quantum leap. The Air Force describes it as Stealth Plus, far beyond anything on the F-22 or F-35. We're talking all-aspect broadband stealth, making the aircraft virtually invisible across multiple spectrums simultaneously. Radar signatures so small they register as atmospheric noise. Infrared signatures so reduced that heat-seeking missiles lose lock even at close range. But stealth is just the beginning. Drop F-47 in the comments if you think this will dominate, or tell us which fighter you believe will rule the skies. The power revolution. Deep inside the F-47 sit twin Bechtel, a 1B nuclear reactors generating roughly 250 megawatts, 3 times the power of Nimitz-class carriers. This isn't just about propulsion. That massive electrical surplus enables weapons that don't exist yet. Future-directed energy lasers requiring megawatts of continuous power, electromagnetic railguns firing projectiles at hypersonic speeds, advanced drone control systems managing autonomous swarms, next-generation electronic warfare suites jamming enemy systems across multiple frequencies. The adaptive cycle engines allow supersonic cruise without afterburners while generating this enormous power output. The F-47 is designed for 50-year operational life, continuously integrating technologies that won't be invented for decades. This isn't just building a fighter for today's threats, it's creating a platform that adapts to weapon systems of the 2070s. Electromagnetic launch systems, the game changer. The F-47's most revolutionary feature might be what happens on the ground. For 6 decades, carriers used brutal steam catapults that stressed airframes and required endless maintenance. The electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, changes everything. Using linear induction motors, EMALS precisely tunes launch force for each aircraft, from 10,000-pound drones to 60,000-pound fighters. Benefits are extraordinary. 30% smoother acceleration, dramatically reducing airframe stress and extending aircraft service life. Sortie generation increases by 25% through faster launches with less downtime. Fewer moving parts mean far less maintenance. Combined with advanced arresting gear using electromagnetic absorbers instead of hydraulic cables, the F-47 can theoretically launch and recover over 160 sorties daily with surge capacity reaching 270 during combat operations, more than double the Nimitz-class limit. Solving the Pacific problem. America's greatest military challenge isn't technology, it's geography. The vast Pacific Ocean creates what strategists call the tyranny of distance. Traditional fighters like the F-35 were designed for European theaters where bases are close and conflicts happen over short ranges. The Indo-Pacific is different. Fighter jets must travel thousands of miles, operate without ground support, and maintain air superiority across oceanic distances that drain conventional aircraft. The F-47 solves this with combat radius exceeding 1,000 nautical miles, roughly 25% more than current fighters. But raw numbers don't tell the full story. The F-47 maintains supersonic cruise across these distances while supporting multiple drone wingmen and conducting electronic warfare simultaneously. This transforms Pacific strategy completely. F-47s operate from bases deep inside friendly territory while projecting power across the entire First Island chain, reaching targets that previously required risky refueling operations. The drone revolution. The most revolutionary aspect of the F-47 isn't the aircraft itself, it's how it changes air combat through drone integration. The F-47 serves as quarterback for collaborative combat aircraft, CCAs, intelligent drones that extend the fighter's reach and multiply effectiveness. These aren't simple remote-controlled aircraft. CCAs use artificial intelligence to make independent tactical decisions while following the F-47's strategic direction. A single pilot coordinates multiple drone wingmen, each carrying different weapon loads and sensor packages optimized for specific roles. Imagine this scenario. An F-47 approaches enemy airspace with 4 CCA wingmen. 2 carry long-range air-to-air missiles. 1 specializes in electronic warfare and jamming. The 4th carries ground attack munitions. The F-47's sensors detect enemy fighters at extreme range. The pilot assigns targets to missile-carrying drones while directing the electronic warfare CCA to jam communications. The ground attack drone simultaneously strikes air defense systems. This coordination happens in milliseconds. Enemy pilots face not one aircraft, but an entire formation operating with superhuman precision. China's incomplete challenge. China's 6th-generation prototypes represent genuine achievement, but they're years behind F-47 operational readiness. The J-36's 3-engine configuration suggests impressive power generation, potentially supporting directed energy weapons. The J-50 appears optimized for carrier operations, indicating serious intent to challenge American naval air power. However, prototype flights and operational deployment are vastly different challenges. China's aircraft industry has historically struggled with reliable engine development. The WS-15 engines for their J-20 fighter face significant delays, suggesting similar challenges for 6th-generation power plants. More critically, China lacks America's extensive experience with stealth operations, electronic warfare integration, and networked combat systems. The F-22 and F-35 programs provided decades of operational knowledge directly benefiting F-47 development. Chinese engineers are essentially starting from scratch in critical areas. Military analysts estimate China's sixth-generation fighters won't achieve initial operational capability until mid-2030s at earliest. By then, the F-47 will have been operational for at least 5 years, with continuous upgrades based on real-world experience. Weapons that don't exist yet. The F-47's weapons bay accommodates munitions that don't exist on any current fighter. Hypersonic missiles traveling at 5 times sound speed while maintaining stealth characteristics. Smart weapons changing targets mid-flight based on real-time intelligence updates. Directed energy systems disabling enemy electronics or destroying incoming missiles at light speed. Traditional air-to-air missiles become obsolete when opponents move too fast for mechanical guidance systems to track. The F-47's weapons use artificial intelligence, networked sensors, and adaptive flight profiles, making interception nearly impossible. Internal weapon storage maintains stealth profiles while carrying more munitions than external pylons on conventional fighters. Multiple weapon types can be carried simultaneously, allowing engagement of air, ground, and electronic targets during single missions. Most importantly, F-47 weapons integrate seamlessly with CCA drone arsenals. The pilot redistributes munitions across the entire formation, optimizes weapon selection for specific targets, and coordinates simultaneous attacks, overwhelming enemy defenses through sheer complexity and timing. Electronic warfare dominance. Modern air combat isn't just about missiles and guns. It's about controlling the electromagnetic spectrum. The F-47 represents a revolution in electronic warfare capabilities, featuring systems so advanced that many details remain classified. The aircraft's skin incorporates sensors creating three-dimensional electronic pictures of battle space. Enemy radar signatures, communication frequencies, and electronic emissions are automatically cataloged and analyzed. The F-47 doesn't just avoid enemy sensors, it actively manipulates them, creating false targets, ghost formations, and electronic phantoms confusing enemy defenses. This extends to offensive operations. The F-47 jams enemy communications, disrupts guidance systems, and even inserts false commands into enemy networks. Imagine enemy missiles receiving targeting updates, sending them off course, or air defense systems suddenly seeing friendly aircraft as threats. Combined with CCA operations, this creates what strategists call electronic dominance, complete control over enemy sensors and communications across vast areas. Enemy forces become blind, deaf, and mute, while American aircraft operate with perfect information awareness. The advantage nobody saw. The Boeing F-47 NGAD isn't just another fighter, it's a decade-long secret program that kept America ahead while competitors played catch-up. With electromagnetic launch systems, 250-megawatt nuclear reactors, AI-controlled drone swarms, revolutionary stealth, and electronic warfare capabilities that redefine modern combat, the F-47 represents the biggest leap in fighter technology since jets replaced propellers. China revealed prototypes in December 2024. America had already been flying operational demonstrators since 2019. While adversaries showcase concepts, America fields mature weapon systems. First production F-47s roll out in 2028. Operational capability comes in 2029. By the time China's sixth-generation fighters reach service in the mid-2030s, the F-47 will have dominated the skies for years, with continuous upgrades cementing American air superiority for decades. This isn't just about aircraft specifications. It's about the technological leadership that preserves freedom worldwide.